Hey guys, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had to reboot my lovely internet. Good stuff, Spectrum, appreciate you. So, I am making beef stroganoff and green bean casserole today, and I have my little recipe so I can kind of stay on track. Printed it out. We're doing this in the deep covered baker. Now, you guys, mine is older. They now come in a light gray, nice pretty color. I can actually show you what color. I've got, let me just dump all my stoneware out, but this is the color, this gray color is the color they come in now. I've had my deep covered baker forever and I love it. And I've had no reason to replace it or get a new one, but this is the new color, just so everybody's aware. It is Pampered Chef stoneware, so it cooks really well. You can use it in the microwave, as with all our stoneware. Some people don't remember that, but you can use it in the microwave, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. This is a nice dinner recipe that you can come home from work, throw it together, put it in the microwave, and it's a good meal, and you don't spend a lot of time on it, and you can do other things in your evening, like check homework, I don't know, read a book, crochet, knit, whatever you do in the evenings, you know, catch up on your TV shows. So, the first thing it says to do, so in our deep covered baker, we're going to put 8 ounces of white mushrooms. Now you can use mushrooms and slice them up. Our quick slice is really good for that. I had cans. I don't use mushrooms a lot, and if I buy them, they tend to go bad. So I had 2 of the little 4-ounce cans of mushrooms. I drained and rinsed them. And so I am putting that in my deep covered baker. Next, it says to add garlic with the garlic press. If you don't have a garlic press, this recipe would call for minced garlic, so you could just chop it up very fine with the knife. You could also use the little garlic in a jar, but I think anybody who has watched any of my videos knows how I feel about that. Not a fan. The taste from this is so much better. So I always use fresh garlic. It makes a difference. It's one of those things that will take you from a good cook to a great cook. So give it a try. And if you're going to try it, there's no sense in spending a lot of time on it. So the garlic press is only like around $20, I think. And I've had this one for years and years and years and years. So it practically lives in my dishwasher. All right. So we've got that. It calls for 2 cloves of garlic, but like I said, you guys know me, 3 it is. Okay. And you guys should be so proud of me. You know I usually just throw things together, but since I posted the recipe, I'm trying very hard to stick to it. So you guys should be proud of me. Okay. So mushrooms, garlic, flour, 2 tablespoons of flour. So I'm just going to put that in. I already measured it out. And by the way, this month, if you order $80 or more, one of the free gifts you get to choose from are our adjustable measuring spoon, just so you're aware. All right, so 2 tablespoons of flour is in there, whatever. And then, let's see, flour, this printed blurry, which kind of makes me mad, but salt, a little salt, and then we stir. So you guys know I love my salt and pepper grinders. So I could have just screwed off the top and measured, but yeah, it's like you guys don't even know me. Okay, and then stir to combine. So our garlic, mushrooms, flour, salt. Just stir it around in here. And you guys, this is our partially glazed stoneware. So this is hand wash, but honestly, it wipes right out. I've had this deep cover baker forever, and I love it, and I wouldn't take the world for it, which is why I still have the old burgundy one instead of a new gray one. So, okay, you just stir that up, and then it wants you to add the beef and then mix it well. So, here's my ground beef. I froze not too long ago, threw it out this morning and thawed it out. And it is 100% thawed, and it thaws a lot easier because I thin it out. So just gonna dump that in there and stir that around a little bit. Just break it up just a tad. Now, I know some of you are thinking, why isn't she using her mix and chop? Here's a little tip for you. You are not supposed to use your mix and chop until the meat's cooked just a little bit. Otherwise, it will stick to it. And if you go online and you read any of the reviews, if you read reviews on anything, you're going to get the negative, not the positive, because people are more likely to gripe about something than, you know, but you guys know that. You have Facebook. So just stir it around, but when you're using the mix and chop, the meat should be cooked a little. You should put it in your pan and let it brown a little before you use your mix and chop. That way it won't stick to it. So all those people leaving negative comments saying that the beef sticks to the mix and chop, you're doing it wrong. So, okay, so then how long? We're gonna put this in the microwave. It says on high for 7 to 9 minutes. Now, it gives you that variation because all microwaves are different, so you gotta see what works for yours. And then it wants you to stop halfway and break up the ground beef. You can also use ground turkey on this, guys. So, and it does say covered, which is nice because, you know, no splatter. So I'm just gonna put this in here, and because I am not organized enough in life to remember to open it in 4 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and just set it for 4 minutes, break it up, and then I'll put it back in for another 4. So, while that's doing that, if you are using fresh green beans, you should cut them into bite-sized pieces, and at this time, I've got frozen green beans. I'm just going to throw them in and add a minute on the cooking time after I add them. So, because this is what I had on hand. While our 4 minutes is counting down, for September and October, guys, it's 60% off anything. So if you want this deep covered baker, you can get it as a host if you host a party. Our air fryer, you can get our air fryer at 60% off. Until September 1st, hosts could only get it at if they sold $650 in their party, and then they could only get it at 50% off. Now, it is available for purchase, so if you just want one, you don't want to mess with the party, you want to buy one, that's fine. If you want to get 60% off and share some recipes with your friends, you can do that too, and I can help you do that. They waited till they got enough of a supply to where they wouldn't run out and it wouldn't be back ordered and people could get them. It also comes in the new consultant kit. So if you've been watching me and you're like, oh wow, I think I could do that. I mean, if she can do it, anybody can do it, which is what I would be thinking if I were watching this. But if you've been kind of thinking that, you need a little extra cash here and there, even if it's just an extra $100 a month, if that would make a difference, you can get the air fryer in the kit and get $1,100 worth of product, including the air fryer, and it's only like $269. So if you're looking to stock a kitchen and make a little money, that'd be the way to go. And I can help you with that. I like training and helping consultants learn. So I also have a minute and a half left on the microwave. I also have a oh my gosh, you guys, totally left I finished my steroids yesterday, so my brain function, I'm hoping, catches up and improves soon. Can't remember what I was gonna say. Must not have been that important. So we have a minute left on the microwave, and oh yeah, the giveaway. So you guys, I drew a name for the giveaway, and I called the woman that won, and she does not want me to announce her name because she's giving away, because she's, you know, going to give this as Christmas gifts. So somebody won, and it's very anticlimactic, so I'm going to do another giveaway of a $100 box of Pampered Chef because I still have plenty left. I could actually duplicate the box I just gave away. So I may go live here in a little bit with some of that. Now, if you're in the past, if you were in the last drawing, and you want to be in the new drawing, shoot me a message and I can tell you how to do that. Anybody who shares this video will be entered in the drawing. I'm going to start doing that. Okay. Now, let me get my mitts. I've got some little microwave grips, but I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm very, very prone to getting burnt or hurt. Ask Joe, he will tell you. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see this. So this is what we've got so far. Still a little bit of pink in the meat. And I'm, now that the meat is cooked a little bit, we're gonna use the mix and chop to break it up. Remember what I said? So we're just gonna use the mix and chop just a little bit. And we're just gonna break up the hamburger. Just a little. And by the way, this is with it still not cooked. You can see there's a little bit on it, but not that much. Okay. So put the lid back on, another 4 minutes. Okay. Let me see what I'm gonna do when this comes out. Okay, so in 4 minutes, as long as the beef is completely done, we'll add a teaspoon of our all-purpose dill, the green beans, the noodles, and the broth, and then we'll microwave for another 10 minutes. So this, noodles, and the broth. Okay. So, oh, and I need to put this over here because this was raw hamburger. So what are you guys doing today? I am, okay, I can say this because it's been 2 years and Joe doesn't really watch these anymore. He used to watch every one of them, but now I feel like I can talk about it. And he's not gonna see it soon. When you clean, do you guys move everything? Well, that's what I've been doing today. I mean, like major moving, like relocating the dining room, moving. So when Joe gets home tonight, he's gonna walk into a different house. So that's been my day. I don't know, if I deep clean, I have to move everything. I have to change things. Does anybody else do that? You guys do that? Can you guys hear me okay? My internet is sketchy. If you can you give me like some likes or some hearts or something so I know you guys are, so this stuff is working? Thanks. Good, I'm glad. Okay. So, I appreciate you guys. All right, 2 minutes. If you guys have any questions or if you want to see any Pampered Chef stuff, let me know. I have everything and I have 2 minutes. So all of the new stuff is out. It's amazing. There'll be new products available October 1st as well. So you'll want to check that out. I will probably be using that a little bit more. So you guys, this is such a super easy recipe. You could be doing so many other things while this is cooking. Like, for instance, I could be cleaning up my counters that you can't see because we went to the store and instead of putting everything away immediately, I just unloaded it on the counters. You ever do that? Yeah, we do that. So, oh, thanks, Mary Lou. Okay, guys, I am burning up. I have the windows open. It's 66 degrees here. It's so nice outside, but I've been moving around so much that I'm like dying. I could be having a hot flash, but I'm sure that's not it. Couldn't be it. All right, 45 seconds. So let's make sure that the meat is done. And like I said, once you get to know your microwave, some microwaves need a little more time, some need less. Some of them are quicker than others. If you have the everyday rock crock pan, you could also do this recipe in it. I don't know where mine is right now, but right here in my crock pot is this. This is the Dutch oven size, but the everyday is the 2-quart size. But you can also, if you have this pan, this recipe works exactly the same. So if you have the deep covered baker, you're good, or the one of the rock crock pans. Okay, so let me get this out. And see. Oh yeah. So I did mine for 8 minutes. It said 7 to 9. Well, let me just show you what we got. So this is what we've got so far. So basically it's mushrooms, beef, garlic, and salt. See that, guys? All done. And 8 minutes in the microwave. I just stopped it halfway. So next, it says to put in the noodles, and it calls for 4 ounces of egg noodles, guys. The green beans, which, like I said, I'm doing frozen, and when I put it back in the microwave, I will need to adjust slightly for that. They've been out on the counter. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are peas. Well, should have looked closer, so now mine's gonna have peas in it. Green beans, peas, whatever, it's green. Okay, moving on. Real life, right? Okay, so maybe I should have taken a couple extra minutes instead of moving furniture. Okay, we're using a teaspoon of the all-purpose dill. This is, if you have ever gotten the little dip cups at the holiday time, they usually come in the 1-cup prep bowls. This is what is used in them, and as you can see, it's not like dill from the store, not like a cheap brand. There's all kinds of stuff in ours. So I'm just going to sprinkle that over my green beans. It'll be fun. It's fine. Okay, and then a cup and a quarter of beef broth. So I'm going to use our little measuring cups here. As you can see, these are stackable. If you turn them upside down, they will come apart, but they will stay together in your cabinet. And so they clip together at the handles so that they're not scattered everywhere and it's not a mess. So helps you be more organized, and it really helps in smaller spaces. So we are doing a cup and a fourth, which was about all that was in there. I might be a little shy of that, but because I'm using the frozen vegetables, I'm not going to add any more liquid because it will produce liquid as well. Does that make sense? Now I'm just going to pull out another mix and scrape and stir. Hold on to this. I hate to knock it off on the floor. And since it's peas instead of green beans, I don't know that I'll add that much time to it, to be honest, because, I mean, they're smaller, they're already thawing, so, okay. Oh, there goes a pea. I'm sure the cat will play with it and hide it from me, and I'll find it, whatever. Okay, now, so, this is not very traditional. Mine ended up being a with peas, but hey. So let me show you what we got so far. You just have to imagine green beans instead of peas. So this is what it looks like so far. I've just stirred everything around. I'm gonna put the lid back on. I'm gonna check my recipe. Okay. Okay. And it says, okay, add seasoning, beans, noodles, and broth. Got it. Now, 8 to 10 minutes until the noodles are cooked. So we're gonna put this back in here, and I split the difference last time. So, 9 minutes. Okay. So, while that's in there, when this comes out, we are going to stir in sour cream, and then we're going to sprinkle this onion and this mixture on top. So we're going to make that in my manual food processor. Okay, so it is going to be half a cup of French fried onions, like you would put over top of a green bean or green pea casserole. A quarter cup of breadcrumbs, and that's it. So I'm gonna put the French fried onions in here, and let's see how much I can spill, because why not? Okay, and then a quarter cup of breadcrumbs. Okay. And then with our manual food processor, you just unlock the handle and hold it on the flat surface, and then right here, and then just pump it. You don't need to drag out a huge mixer, figure out where it's going in. Now, if you're left-handed, you just flip it around this way. You can hold it with your right hand and do this. It's more comfortable. And then I will sprinkle this over the top, and that's it. So, and if you didn't want to, you wouldn't necessarily have to do this. You could just sprinkle the onions over the top and a little bit of the breadcrumbs, but this will, you know, make it easier to eat. It'll be all broken up and you'll still get the taste in every bite instead of big chunks. So, I think, yeah, that is it. So, did you guys, what are you laughing at, Mary Lou? Me? People do that a lot. So, yeah. I need to check my ingredients better, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll still taste good. Green peas, green beans, it'll work. Joe won't notice. He doesn't even watch these anymore. But he may be a little upset that I moved the dining room again. We'll see. We shall see. Happens. So I've got 5 minutes and this will be done. I will post a picture below, and so you can see the final product of this. But you guys, this is a really easy recipe. You can do it in your microwave. You don't have to heat up the whole house, which is nice by doing it in the oven. I guess you could do it in the oven, but you know, why would you? It also is nice that you can cook the ground beef without having it splatter everywhere and having to clean up your whole stovetop. Just saying. So, yeah, I think it'll be okay with the peas, honestly. Should have looked closer when I grabbed the little bag out of the freezer, but there you have it. It's life. So if you guys need anything, I have a bulk order going in soon. If you live locally, I can save you a little bit on shipping. If you're interested in hosting a party, let me know. I can get that set up and running for you, and you can get 60% off. I think it puts the deep covered baker somewhere around $40 at 60% off. It's well worth it. You can go on Pinterest and find deep covered baker recipes for days. So if you're a person that doesn't like to cook, but you have a microwave, this thing is perfect for you. So, all right guys, I think that's it. I will post a picture of the completed recipe below here in just a little bit. So, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.